This meeting is being recorded. Hey, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Top 4, where we talk about 4 things that we have thrown together because we thought it might be interesting to talk about, but you're going to be the final judge of that. Tommy, how you doing? Everybody good? Mikey good? Josh good?
Excellent.
Your week was okay? Didn't suck?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Speaking of sucking, this week we're going to go with vampires.
Oh, God, that's where you're going.
Vampires.
I'm trying to monetize. Make it cool, Josh. Keep it cool.
Be cool. Vampires with the caveat they have to be good guys.
Good guys.
Plenty of them out there to pick from.
Okay.
And lots of good ones to go with. Well, let's start off with Tommy's first because I want to see what Mike picked for the picture.
I'm going to go with Vampirella.
Vampirella first started out in some of those big horror zines, especially the black and white ones. A lot of artists cut their teeth making this comic book and making these zines that were just black and white and showing that they had the chops to do it. What do you like about the character, Josh? Mike, Tom?
anyone, just chip in.
So I have not read a lot of Vampirella, but I did read the Vampirella versus Aliens, and it was an excellent book. And that kind of like always struck with me and stayed with me. That this was a character that you can't just write off as drawing you in just for the character design, right? Because it's obviously
character design. We can all agree on that.
Mm-hmm. Right. But it has more substance than that.
The character does have more substance than that, and she has shown in past comic books that she's human in a lot of ways, and she's sweet in a lot of ways, and she cares for kids. She doesn't go after them as food and sources like that. She mostly hunts bad guys. Pretty much exclusively hunts bad guys or monsters or vampires. So, Vampirella does have a little bit more depth to her than a lot of people give her credit for because she is pretty much just started off as a skinny lad stepping stone for artists in those older magazines. Josh, what did you have for your pick?
I had the D.
The D. Talking about the
D. We are talking about Vampire Hunter D. Probably one of my first interactions with manga, Akira and Vampire Hunter D. Both both very compelling. The character, he's a vampire hunter. He's also a vampire. It's a very long series, and the few films that are out there, very well done. It's very entertaining. Yeah, he's the original vampire hunter.
And Josh, I hate to be that guy that corrects on pronunciations, but it's not manga, it's manga. I'm just saying that I hate being corrected. Mikey, you thought Mikey, you have your pick.
So for my pick, I'm going to go with Cassidy from Preacher. Now,
good guy.
At the end,
he does his best.
At the end of the series, he is definitely a good guy, right? Okay. So he has that whole hero's journey throughout the whole series. Not the nicest of persons, but
there's a large body count in that journey.
But in the end, it's all about redemption.
That's right. All you have to do is ask for redemption, and bam, done.
Bam,
done.
So, if you have not read Preacher, I highly recommend it. If you ever meet Garth Ennis at a con and he tries to sell you Preacher, you got to buy it. Even if you already own it.
Yeah.
That is...
You're a living proof of that, Mikey.
Absolutely.
By the way, if you haven't the inclination to read the comic book, I do like the series. I thought the television series was pretty good.
Yeah.
Comic book is better, but I mean, the comic book always seems better, I suppose.
Did they finish the TV series? Did it have an ending?
I don't know.
Not a decided ending to my... No, I don't think so. That brings me to my pick. I'm the only guy that liked this movie. And I mean the only guy that liked this movie. Mm-hmm. Morbius, the living vampire. I've always liked this character from the comic book. I thought his power set was kind of intriguing because he didn't really have all the vampire powers. He had a lot of the setbacks that vampires had. He was a vampire that was created out of science more than was created out of myth, mythology, and the normal ways that vampires are usually brought into the world. He had a lot of human traits. He could lose total control because of his terrible affliction, which kind of had like a Hulk kind of feeling for me. This was a fun character for me, and I really didn't dislike the movie nearly as much as most people, which, by the way, might be the highest praise that movie has ever gotten.
So one of my problems with Morbius is, so he is sort of a vampire created by science, and he still makes a conscious decision to dress like that.
That's true, but I mean,
he's leaning right into it. I mean,
he's leaning so far into it. It's like, come on, really?
It's like he's turned his back on science.
Yeah, I mean, if he had a lab coat, I'd respect him a little more.
A little bit.
A little bit.
But
you guys don't want the 1970s glam rock vampire biting you? I kind of do.
Can he even play the guitar?
Like that before he got turned into a vampire, I'd respect him.
He didn't have the courage. He didn't have the fortitude. He didn't have the self-confidence that it takes.
Or the legs.
Just like Bowie on a Bender. Bowie on a Bender is a good name for a band.
Oh, that is a good name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are our picks. There are a bunch of other good ones who are either good guys or sometimes good guys. I can think of Man-Bat. I can think of
Confessor.
Who?
The Confessor from Astro City.
Oh, Jubilee, a good pick from Mikey over there.
Yeah, lots of good vampires out there.
That's good, but if we missed the one you liked the most, and I'm not sure how we did, let us know. We only mentioned the Confessor briefly, but let us know in the comments below. And hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you like us, hey, we got a podcast too called The Longbox Guys. You can find it anywhere you find podcasts.
Anywhere.
I promise you, it's easy.
Podcasts.
Yeah, podcasts.
Podcasts.
Yeah. Hey, I think
to quote Casper Van Dien, what's a podcast?
Yeah.
It's like radio, but it's on the internet.
That's crazy.
Thanks for listening, guys, and we love you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.